Okay, sorry about that little break. I had to recharge my camera. Now you can't find a letter by itself. So if we can't find a letter by itself, we need to try to add the equations together. So 3 plus 5 is 8, 2 plus negative 3 is negative 1, and then you can't add them, you can't subtract them, it ain't going to work, okay? So, better multiply that by 5, and that by 3, okay? That's going to be 3x plus times 5, 15x, plus 10y, and then 3 times 41. 123. Okay, on the bottom we're going to have 15x minus 9y, and then 24 times 3 is 72. Okay. Now, if your initials are MP, okay, adding them doesn't do any good right here. Okay. If your initials in your name are MP, okay, write this down. If your initials are MP. Okay, if you minus them, you'll get 0. So you go 10 minus negative 9, and then 123 minus 72. Okay, that's how you punch it in. Okay, so you watch 10 minus negative 9, 19y, 123 minus 72. Okay, 51. If your initials are HM, you like to change the signs, okay? So 10 plus 9 is 19y, just like it goes when I minus it. And then if you're adding them, you take 123 plus negative 72, 51. Let's see, did I do that right? Yeah, I think I did. Okay, now divide by 19. Now you're going to get a decimal, that's okay, okay? Okay, I'll put let's go 2.6. Okay, y is 2.6. Okay, so to get my answer for x now, I got to plug 2.6 into one of these two equations. Okay, so y is 2.6. So I take 2 times 2.6. Got 5.2 plus 3x. Okay, so get rid of this 5.2, you'd subtract it. So 41 minus 5.2 is 35.8. And we divide each side by 3. And that's the answer for x. 11.9, okay? So a little bit of a sloppy answer there, but that is how you would do it, okay? All right, number 7, no letter by itself. So again, before you start just timesing away, first try to add them, see if you get 0. So 2 plus 3, nope. But 5 plus negative 5, 0, okay? So we don't need this right here. We're going to get rid of these. So 2x plus 3x is 5x, and 2 plus 53 is 55, okay? So divide that by 5, and x equals 11, okay? 55 divided by 5. Okay, use one of your top equations, 2x plus 5y equals 2, and we know that x is 11. Okay, 2 times 11 is 22, okay? So I have 22 plus 5y. Let's get rid of our 22 by subtracting it. That's going to be negative 20 and then 5y. So now I divide by 5. And negative 20 divided by 5 is negative 4. Okay, so that's our solutions there. Okay, then I screwed up the packet. Okay, next one you have is number 9. Okay. A theater club sells a total of 101 tickets to its first play. Student tickets cost $1 and adult tickets cost $2.50. Total ticket sales are $164. How many student tickets were sold? How many adult tickets were sold? Okay, so we know what to do. When 3 units, we're going to line up our table. Then we have together. How many per and total. Okay. So you have students and adults. All right, now what's your total cost? 164. Okay. Put that down there and cross it out. Now go to your top row, look for numbers that don't have dollar signs. You have 101. But it doesn't say that students or adults, okay? So, and it doesn't say more, okay? So we put 101 in them together. But I still have to put something for these, okay? I don't have any other numbers I can put there. So it's going to be X and Y. Okay, dollars and dollars. So give me now we're looking for dollar amounts. So I got $1 for the students and $2.50 for the adults. Okay. So X times 1's 1X, Y times 250 is 250Y. So when I have X and Y, I need this table. Okay. So on one side I put X plus Y equals 101, and on the bottom I put 1X plus 250Y equals 164. Okay, now let's see what we can do with this. Try to add. Okay, 1 plus 1's 2, 1 plus 250 is 350. That won't work. Now if your initials are MP, you might want to try to minus them. Okay, because 1 minus 1 is 0. Okay, then you minus that, minus that. If your initials are HM, you can make them all negative and then add. So I take 1 plus negative 2.50, negative 1.5y. And if your initials are MP, if you minused them, you would have got the same thing. Okay. Negative 63. Now I divide both sides by negative 1.5. And negative 63 divided by negative 1.5 is 42. Okay. So my adults are 42. So we have 42 adult tickets. Okay, I'll put that in the wrong place. That's adults. So students, we're going to pick that 42 and put it in for Y. So we got 1X plus 1Y equals 101. So Y is 42. So 1 times 42 is 42. So you have 1x plus 42 or 42 plus 1x. In either instance, you're minusing 42. And that is going to be 59. Okay? So that's 59. Okay, number 10. A pet store sells angelfish and clownfish. They sell 2 angelfish and 6 clown loaches. They collect a total of $36. If angelfish cost $2 more than clown loaches, what was it cost for each type of fish? Okay, so we're going to make our table again. This one's going to be a lot different than the last one, though. Okay, so you got angelfish, clownfish. Okay, so the total, money per. So money total is $36. Okay. All right, now look for non-money amounts. Well, I got two angelfish. Okay, put that there. We know that. Okay, last problem we didn't know what to put here, so we put the 2 letters, but here I do. That's 6, and then I can add and get 8. Okay, there's another number. It's $2, but it says the word more after it. Okay, when it says more, that means plus 2. Okay, the angelfish costs 2 more, so I'll put a plus 2 for angel. I don't know, I just know that those are 2 more than this. So when I put that plus, then I don't need y. Okay, I go x plus 2 and x. So 6 times x is 6x. Now how do we multiply this? Well, you put it in parentheses and make your rainbows, okay? Times, times. So 2 times x is 2x, 2 times 2 is 4. Okay, so write your equation. That's the only one you need because you're going to do your v on the x's, add those, that's 8x plus 4 equals 36. Now we minus 4, that's 32. Divide by our 8, and x equals 4. Okay. Now, if you don't know where that goes, find where the x is by itself in your table, right here. Okay. So that's 4. So that's under clown, so the clownfish are 4. Now to find the angelfish, go in that same row, and here's the angel. Now I know x is 4, okay, and 4 plus 2 is 6, okay, so 4 and 6. Okay, number 11. 2 schools buy helmets and uniforms from a store. The school buys 5 helmets and 7 uniforms for $250. The other school buys 7 helmets and 10 uniforms for $354. Find the cost of a helmet, cost of a uniform. So again, you got 3 units. Okay. How many per total? So money per, money total. So we have helmets and uniforms. Okay, so what's your money total? Well, we got a $250 and a $354. There's $2 totals. Okay, so there's going to be 2 money totals. Now look for non-money amounts. Okay, 5 helmets, and in that sentence you got 7 uniforms. But I got to leave some room because later we got 7 helmets and 10 uniforms. So that's going to be 12, and that's 17. Okay, helmets. Now, we don't have any numbers left, okay? So we don't know what to put here. When you don't know what to put there, you put X, Y. Need 2 X's and 2 Y's, though, so I can take 5 times X and 7 times X. 7 times Y, 10 times Y. Okay, so there's my equations, both of them. 5X plus 7Y equals 250. And then 7x plus 10y equals 354. Okay, add them. HM, they don't add to 0. Okay, MP, if they don't add to 0, try to minus them, but they don't minus to 0, so we got to times. 7, 7, 7, and then 5, 5, and 5. So 7 times 5x is 35x. 7y times 7 is 49y. Then 250 times 7 is 1,750. Now the bottom, you get the same thing, 35x, but then we got 10 times 5, which is 50y. And then I take 354 times 5, and that's 1,770. Okay. Okay, add first. They're still not going to add to 0. Now, if your initials are MP, minus them, okay, because they'll minus to 0. 35 minus 35 is 0. 49 minus 50, put negative 1y down, MP, and put negative 20 down. HM, switch the signs, okay. Now we know that those will add to 0. So when I add those, I get negative 1y. And when I add these, remember when you add, you got to put the negative with it, okay? Okay, so I divide both sides by negative 1, and I get 20 for my y. Okay, so y is under the uniforms, so the uniforms cost 20 bucks. Now to find your helmets, we're going to insert 20 into the equation. And y is 20. So get y out of there. We don't want cy because I can take 7 times 20. So 7 times 20 is 140. plus 5x. Then I minus 140. That's 110, so 5x equals 110 divided by 5, and that's 22. Okay.